Hola. Buenos tardes. Well, like I said, I was going to do another video. Here I am. It's very important to understand that we're uprising our systems right now through the hydraulic energy systematical systems. That systematical system is so it's going through its continuous force right now. So everything through its high rise is going through its meditations and its talk information. So understanding everything that's going through its calculations, modifications, you're understanding everything through the electrical systems. So like I said, we're working on the body systems right now. We're going through the scannings of the hydraulics. Now we're correcting all divisional lines of the hydraulic systems. The energy system is going through its box surface systems, and that box surface system is correcting all divisional lines through its connection of its energy system cycles. Now, the system cycles is a box center. The box center is going on so many different waving lengths. It's extremely powerful. Hey, Ash, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you all the subscribers and viewers and all the fantastic of everything that's going on right now, especially the new faces. I'm getting a lot more new faces, which is great. The more we high rise, the more abundance we can come through its continuous force, through its love of its abundance. Abundance is everything through the body and ecosystems. It's a collaboration of full rotations and everything that's going on through the hearts. Hearts is the most important thing. That's how we bring ourselves through the falling mechanisms. Those falling mechanisms are going through its continuous force through the brain frequency systems. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic evening. I know I am. So basically, the hydraulic systems is totally different now because it's high rising. Like I said, I did a last video earlier today showing you exactly what's going on with electrical systems. So there's an electrical system that is high rising the energy surface, and that surface is going through its outer surface. So you have to understand that radio signals, our communication over radio signals are getting stronger right now. Okay. So it's understanding that your upgrading surface through your computer of its graphing center of its circles is going through its continuous force. Okay, so I'm upgrading your computer systems, but everything through its anomaly systems too. All the circuitry levels, all the components, everything that's wired system. Okay, so that's how powerful it is. Now understanding that I went through a whole hesitation mode, and that hesitation mode put me into something where it was electronic interference, and that electronic interference high rise my electricity ball system. Electricity ball system is a platitude of a biochemical cell system. And what that does is it alleviates the tension in the brain system. And what also gets rid of anything through its virus or its negative system. So I had that tremendous go through my psyche, my third eye, my transformation light system. And it was an electric ball. So I'm going to draw it out and show you exactly what's going on right now with its continuous force. So basically this is you. Okay, we always start off with that. Okay, now everything within the center is cross-referenced to the circles activation of plasma system. Okay, because now we're in the plasma system. We're no longer in the plasmesium. Okay, because we're upgrading our systems right through its elements. Okay, because now we're getting full wind cycles through its connection of its 8 elements. Okay, the 4 atmospheres and the 4 within its body systems. Okay, everybody has to know these things. Right? It's very important. So cross-reference that, very important. So what's happening is that electrical ball is like this. Okay, and it's going in your brainwaving system. Okay, it's changing your brainwaving patterns. Okay. Now, cross-referencing, I'm going to color it in here through ray graphing of the circle here. Show you what the atom is doing right now, because it's high rising to a higher level of divisions. Okay, so that's what's happening so far. Okay, this is what everybody's going to feel. It's a brainwaving system. Okay, it's a hesitation mode. The hesitation mode basically sets, divides lines. Okay, through the circuitry elements. Okay, of your body systems, and that body systems goes on its full rotation of its electrical systems, and it high rises through its electrical device systems. Okay, so it always circulates and rotates, but it's a vibrational signal that's going to go through your brain system right here. Okay, so it's extremely powerful. Okay, and what that's going to do is that's going to change everything through its acceleration of its speeds. You're going to be able to higher communication levels through a radio signal now, faster, like you wouldn't believe. Okay, so your vibrations are getting louder, your vibrations are getting stronger, and your vibrations are getting more powerful. Your brainwave frequencies are changing right now. That's why I'm getting new viewers now, because they're saying, oh, wow, what's going on with my body? And I say, oh, this is a great video. This is what I need to hear, right? You're only going to be able to hear me, nobody else. Nobody else can give you this on a YouTube channel, because that's very important to understand that humanity's system is now changing, okay? It's meant to be. It has to be. So that's exactly what's happening right now, okay? So imagine this is your third eye, transformation light system. This is the atom, okay? Full rotation cycles through its systems. The electrolytic system right now is high rising through its hesitation mode system, okay? So it's formulating your body system through its scanning mechanisms. We've gone through the hydraulics, we've gone through the scanning, and now you're going at its continuous force, okay? So it's kind of like getting connected with the matrix sun, how it high rises. See that? But that's exactly what you're going to feel right here, okay? It's extremely powerful, okay? I'm getting everybody prepared on what's happening with your body systems right now, because you have to understand the hydraulics. You have to understand the circuitry systems, okay? Now, it's very important to understand that the mode itself, okay, is changing the battery electrical systems, okay? So these things are extremely important now because, like I said, I decided to do a video because you have to know these things. And now, basically, what's going to happen is you're going to set your divisional lines through a body system. It's going to go through a dimensional set through a point center. That point center is going to put you to another atom system, okay? That's how we're upgrading our systems. So it's a higher velocity of acceleration, speed systems. Okay, so point division levels, 4 within its center, activation. Okay, so remember I was telling you about the diamond, how it's going into the psyche, cross-reference, circle within its cycles? That's exactly what's happening. But this is what's happening to the brainwave system, the diamond. Okay. Right? The diamond was here, okay? But now it's here, okay? So that's what I mean. That's what's happening with the brainwave system. So the atom system is changing a new coloration. It's changing new communication and vibrational signals, okay? This is going to help you altitude your speed and recognition, how to use your audio perception, your perceptions through dimensional set point systems, okay? It's going to high rise your electrical systems faster. Okay, the circulation rotation is going to be on its full wind cycles, and that full wind cycle is going to go on its continuous force, and it's going to high rise to so many communication radio signals. Okay, so we're going on its continuous force right now. So, okay, so that's what's happening right now. I'm going to show you what's happening with the circulation rotation system. Very important you understand what's going on. Okay, so this is a full rotation, okay? Understanding the spiritual sense right now, because the mortal system is coming in, right? So the more you realize that you're flipping the coin and you're going over to the spiritual side fully and completely, this is what has to happen to your body system, okay? And that's how we connect in so many waving lengths through its circulation systems, okay? So that's what's happening right now, okay? The diamond core splits the device in 4 divisional of its center, okay? The activation of its plasma system, okay? We know in the plasmesium, we passed the activation of its shapes. Now we're moving into the diamond core, okay? Now understanding the diamond core splits divides and its coloration, right? Now the point divisional levels, 4 within its center, is in 4 divisional of its sets. So it's in 4 dimensions, okay? So that's why I colored it in. Okay, see how it's coming together now? Right, the brainwave system, the hydraulic system is changing everything through the diamond core system. All right, and again, remember how we take the diamond out and we plot it to another communication line signal? Okay, right? Same thing with the letters and the numbers, okay? But like I said, we're still in it right now. I'm just working on your body, okay? I'm working up different levels of scanning mechanisms. So it's very important to understand each time I go through its gravitation, you're high rising your divisions. Your chakra formations are going faster and faster now through its communication of its signals. Okay, because the harmonic systems are now connecting on its waving cycles through your planet system, fully and completely right now. Okay, so understanding what's going on with its diamond core is understanding everything that's going through its activation of its center through its plasma system, because the plasma system is high rising now. Okay. you're getting a lot of electronic interference. You're getting a lot more stronger. You're getting a lot more powerful, and you're getting a lot more intelligent. All right. So congrats on that. Thumbs up. Yay. That's exactly what's happening. See what's happening? It's expanding. Okay. This is your brainwaving system. Okay. That's right here. Okay. But the cortex is right here. Right. The back frame of its mind system is the mind framing system. Okay. But the hydraulic system is above. So you have to understand everything through its components and where it's all set divisions. So its activation right now is high rising through its plasma system, and it's getting bigger and bigger. Okay. So once it outwins its surface, the diamond core stretches out with its electronic interference. And that's how it high rises to a higher level of its communication signal through space continuum. Okay. It's powerful stuff, guys. It really is. So, Ash, Angie, Michael, evening, guys. How you doing? Buenos tardes. So, once that high rises, the activation of its atom, okay, is going to go faster and faster and faster and faster. So now basically the plasma system is becoming a dimensional set. So it becomes a dimensional realm, okay? And that dimensional realm high rises, okay, into its interforce of its outer force, okay? This is what it looks like, okay? It's coming at, it looks like an eye, doesn't it? This looks like an eye, eh? Isn't that interesting? How fascinating how things are? It's amazing what happens with visualization. It becomes realization to its activation of its center through its plasma system, the 4 divisional lines of its dimensional sets to dimensional realms. 4 divisional lines, line divides through its security line defenses, circulates and rotates, right? See how that goes? Goes into the higher realm of its dimension, into space continuum. So it high rises through a communication line signal. Now, once it reaches its communication line signal, is now through its harmonic system. So you're communicating airwaving signals right now because your planet system is going on different devices. So what that means is your planet system is high rising. So if your planet system high rises through new coloration of a new vibration, your body system is going to high rise through its diamond core system. Okay? That's exactly what's happening. Okay, now I don't know if you noticed this, but the back phrasing of its cycle of its back surface right here, back phrase, it's red. Okay, it's interesting because it's a glowing mechanism. I'm gold, totally gold. But understand that night is different than day, and day is different than night. Okay, that's the understanding, the resolution. I was also telling you about my video I did earlier today about everybody's coming into the hydraulics and everything through its connection of the holographic. Now, the holographic is amazing, okay? So it's understanding how you can platitude someone's system, okay, through an energy system, through a circulation rotation system, keep them on a computer and analytical mind graphing mind system, and use them as a holograph, right? And holograph, hologram, it doesn't matter. So knowing that, when you see me, I'm a holographing because it was blurry, right? Yesterday, you couldn't see me. It's because my telegraphing system, my brainwaving system was in space. Okay, so because I altitude on different locations through the northwest, south, and east through its stratospheres. And every time you high rise through an atmosphere to a hemisphere to a stratosphere, you're changing your radio signals. So the higher you go, okay, the more intelligent, the more knowledge of its information you get, which is fascinating stuff. Okay, this is where you get into the mastery. So it's going beyond anything, but right now we're into the diamond core system. But like I said, we're gone past the plasmesium. We're going into the plasma force system, okay? So once that high rises, this is going on as continuous force, okay? So that diamond core is reaching another level, okay? And when it reaches another level, it understands more communication levels, okay? But that's exactly what it is. So everything line divides. It's extremely important now because you guys are all high rising through your body systems right now on its connection energy force systems. Okay. So everything that you see is basically, it's an inner and outer of an image, but it's going through its faster force connections. So I'm doing this to just show you what goes on right now. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Everything is line divided. So basically this is this, but it's in a higher dimension through a higher set through a communication line signal. Okay. The plasma force system is getting stronger. So we're getting into the helix, but not right now. Because your body transformation light systems, okay, have to be high rise through a balanced system. And that's how we communicate through higher interforce of interactions of its interfacing systems. So you have to understand everything through its point division, 4 divisional lines, 4 within its center. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the colorations right now are high rise through electronic interference. And that electronic interference is going through its full collaboration through its atom system. Okay, because the plasma system right now is changing the coloration of your diamond system. That's how you get 4-point divisional lines. Okay, because it now basically what I want to do is I want to take the diamond core into the matrix core centers. Now this is going to take a while because everybody's body in DNA structure, okay, is a voicing grid system through a calculation motivation system. And you have to understand the computer system. Everybody is a different computer, different software. Okay. So that's exactly what's happening right now through the diamond core. So the hydraulic system is getting stronger. Okay. The vibrations are getting louder. And everything through the battery system is going through its connection of its airwave system. Now the airwave systems are going through its volumes of oxygen levels because we're coming into the hemispheres. I got to change your oxygen levels so you can get a higher force system. Because every time, like I said, this is not meditation. This is going beyond meditation. Okay. Because you guys are now light formations, males, females. And the more you understand that you're switching over to the spiritual side, the more you have to understand what's going on with its diamond core and its body system, because the ego system is going through its connection energy wave and systems. Okay. But that's what's happening so far, right? Okay. But I just want to give that to everybody's attention to show you exactly what's going on, because the brainwaving system, the transformation light system, is changing a different color. Remember, your perception changes every time you high rise to a different vibration of its balanced systems. Okay. So your illumination light system, okay, is changing its diamond core system. And that's how we high rise the hydraulic systems. It's powerful stuff, guys. Okay. So your circulation rotations through your systems going faster and faster and faster. Okay. But that's what it's going to be like. It's going to be a kinetic energy ball system. It's going to go into the brainwaving system. Okay. It's going to calculate and modify and everything, circulates and rotates. It's going to do this. Okay. It's an anomaly system, right? It's like using the keyboards on a computer. But that's what's happening is the hydraulics, the energy cycles, okay, is basically infusing everything now. Okay. So that's upbringing your cycles through a higher division through velocity systems, because the acceleration systems have to be the same balance as the communication airwaving signals through a radio signal of the higher self, the galactic, and the matrix. So it's very important that I change your diamond core system through a coloration system through the matrix. Okay. It's all about getting to the matrix. It's all about understanding line and subdividing. Okay. So the more you understand that, the more you understand the circulations and rotations. So try to understand when you do a drawing of yourself, try to understand what are the circles? What does it mean? You know, that's what you have to understand. Use your hand formations. It's very important because it's all communication through space. That's all they do is communicate with their hands, and they use their mind and their brain telekinesis systems through the perception of its dimensional sets. Because your point divisional levels are going so high, you have to understand electronic interference because it's point divisional lines. See what's happening right now? See, it's a different color, right? Now, it looks kind of weird what I'm doing, but what's happening right now, I'm changing the energy system through a box system of a psychokinetic mic system. The mic system is the connection to the voice system. So like I said, every time I high rise through higher divisional levels, I give you higher and higher information. And this higher information helps you out as you go along, okay? So it's very important to understand right now how to use the hand formations of its hand, okay? Everything is activation in the center, point divisional lines, okay? Point, 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 right? Divisional sets, point center, okay? Now, it depends on where you want to communicate with the star systems. For example, last night, half moon. It's beautiful, matrix moon. But it's understanding that you can use your infinitive voice and basically reappear stars, okay? It's incredible because I went outside and I'm standing there and I didn't see any stars at all. I used my voicing grids to communicate with my perceptions through its dimension of its clouds, of its interface and of its interaction, through its connection of its electronic interference. So the full colorations was going through its dimensional sets. So you can have a cloud formation through a dimensional point system, okay, that high rises on so many different shapes, okay? So I'm looking up, right, at the atmosphere. It's changing its colorations, all different colors. And then the stars come out, right? As soon as you use your voicing grids, because my voicing grid is a radio signal, okay? I'll show you it again. So one more look at this, okay? Understand what's going on with your diamond core. That's what's happening right now. I'm high-rising your divisions through the 4-point centers of the dimensional set, through its point system, through the hydraulic system of circulation rotation, bringing it up to a higher dimension of a higher force system, okay? So, powerful stuff. So basically, this is me, okay? It's very fast drawing. Now, I'm looking out, right? This is me looking up, okay? Remember, you want to look in so many different ways when you're up in the atmospheres. You don't just look straight, you look all around because you're communicating in all line signals because your body system is electrical defense mechanism system. Okay, circulation rotation, 4 within its cycle, 5 divisional lines of 5 within its atmosphere systems, right? Once you understand the atmospheres, hemispheres, and stratospheres. So basically, this is me last night. Okay. And like I said, it always has to communicate with me. Once you understand your energy, it comes at you quickly. And it comes back more and more and more and more because they always find a way to communicate with you. All right. Once you understand the intelligence, you're going to be amazed on what you see through your perception. Okay. So I can move not just atmospheres now, but I can use my energy power, okay, through its connection of its perceptions, okay, change cloud formations. I can make it rain, right? I can make it shine. I can change the atmosphere systems to a new location of a dimensional set system. You have to understand that cloud formations are different parallels of dimension sets in a point divisional law. When you look up at the clouds, they're in different dimensions of higher frequency levels. There's a reason why they're in different shapes, okay? Because it's in hydraulic round systems. Okay, so this is me right here last night. So I'm looking up. This is the atmosphere, right? Let's say there's a couple of clouds. There's not too many at night, but understanding the communication, how they come together, how you can use a picture and use that picture to put it to a higher dimension of its set. It's the same thing what I'm doing with your diamond core system, right? So that's what's happening right now. So that's me looking up, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 divisional lines looking up through its perception, okay? See that? Triangular base? See that? 1, 2, 3. Now, I'll color it in like this. This is my voicing grids, 3 divisional lines, 6 within its center, okay? Remember how I'm working with shapes and numbers and letters? You do the same thing with your body system, okay? So you have to understand line dividing. That's how you communicate in all levels of radio interfacing through radio waving patterns to radio signals. It's fascinating stuff when you get into the atmosphere systems. So this is what it is. That's what it looks like so far. So I'm communicating on 3 divisional lines of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 divisional lines, 3 within its center. Voicing grids up, right? Now, when I was communicating, I didn't see anything. It was just, because it's very hard. Some countries have star systems, right? It's because they're closer to the star system of its ground formation system. So when the star came out like this, okay, that's what happened. Star came out. See that? It's communicating with. Heard my voicing grids. Now it's communicating. So when it communicates, it goes like this. Okay? Now, if you take a picture of that, you can see it up close. You blow it up, right? And then you can actually see the colorations, okay? Once you understand its balance, then you can communicate with that radio signal, okay? It's extremely powerful how you can bring out space. It's very real once you know how to do these things. Okay? Like I did a graphing cycle of a circle through a center of a system that was going through electronic interference through the matrix moon. Okay? So I high-rise its illumination light system through the matrix grid system, change all the shapes through its vibration system, activate its motivation systems, okay? And it came out of full resonance of its matrix moon systems. Fascinating stuff. But that's exactly what it is. So basically here and then another one here, okay? Every time you use your voice in grids, you have to understand how powerful your voice is because it's a communication line signal through a satellite dish signal. That's how you communicate with stars. And that star will communicate back with you and send energy to you, okay? Because now you have full collaboration through relationship, okay? This is way, way back when it comes into friendship, relationship, partnership. But I'm just showing you what happens. So it illuminates and it full rises its cycles through its illumination, okay? Because every star system is in a different dimension. And another thing too is that there's high rising divisions at different matrix centers. But I'm in the highest form of its matrix core centers. That's why I know all this information. You can be in a low rise division of a matrix center. You can be a middle and you can be a high. You have to understand your perception and where you are through its set divisions, okay? But that's what happens when it communicates back with you. It high rises and illuminates, okay? And sends information back into your body center. So now you have information. You have full rotation information of energy cycles through intelligent system from a star system that goes into your body system. Okay? It's incredible. It really is. Once you get connected with your body systems fully and completely through its mastery, you know, and understanding your scanning, because everything that you see can come out, but you have to understand how to use your voice in grids. And the thing is too, try to understand how you can use your breathing mechanisms and try to do like a figure 8 motion with your voice. Try to do a figure 6 because it's matrix grid systems. That's how they communicate through space. Okay, it's like that's an 8. That's infinity 8. That's the highest number that you can achieve through matrix grid systems. You use that through your perceptions, you're going to high rise and see, you're going to see everything through its atmospheres, through its electronic interference. You're going to see star systems. You're going to see solar connection energy wave and pattern systems. Okay. Now, the thing is too, there's one thing that you don't see is you don't see planets. Okay. Because they high rise in so many levels of electronic interference. And there's no way that can happen because the heat signature on the planet system would just be too powerful, be too strong, and nobody can handle that energy. That's why you see it through your perception. That's why you see it in your dream sets. But you can see it while you're awake. You could be walking or you could be talking or communicating with somebody and see a planet system go by. That can happen. That's understanding that you went through a plasma force system or plasmesium force activation motivation system through a vortex system, and you saw a planet go by, or you saw orbs go by, or you saw anything through its activation go by. You saw a ground formation of a circle go by through its cycles. These things that you can see through your perception. It's understand everything through its line formation. Okay. But one more look at that, which is fascinating stuff. Okay. Try to use your voice in grids. Okay. Through your breathing mechanisms of numbers. Okay. 1 to 8. And when you communicate with his atmospheres, you're going to see different things in the sky through its space. Right? They will come out. Like I said, they will come out. All right? And when they come out, it's fascinating to see because now you're communicating with stars. Okay? That's how real it is. Okay? I just want to show you how powerful it is because they are connected to you as you're connected to them. Okay? So it's understanding your confidence. It's understanding your conscious levels because every star system is on it's continuous force and it high rises on so much electronic interference. Its communication is everything through its radio signals. Okay, so once you understand the consciousness levels of everything through its star systems, you're going to get full connection wings and its full connection air waving systems through the hydraulics of the solar systems. So, yeah, so one more look at that. Okay, so really concentrate that. it's very important that you guys activate your body systems now, okay? So everything through its cycles is going to happen. Okay, like I said before, it's very important that you understand what's happening with your systems, okay? That's what's going to happen, okay? So, you know, it's incredible force, guys. It really is. Get ready for it, because it's going to keep high rising. And when it keeps high rising, your perceptions are going to go faster and faster. So the more you go through cycles of its divisions, the circle and its rotations of its eye receptors is going to change its energy waving patterns. So the illumination light systems, if you want to communicate with anything through its atmospheres or ground formations, basically you are going to understand what's going on with its speed force, because it's going to go like this. Okay, that's what's going to happen now. Okay, so everything in your body is going to unite. So it's an infusing mechanism system through the hydraulic energy circuitry systems. Okay, so that energetic waving ball system is right here through the transmission light. It's creating a diamond core through 4-point divisional lines of its center. Now, once it creates that, it becomes a dimensional realm. And when it becomes a dimensional realm, it sets its divisions through its body system, through its balance of its vibration system. Okay, so. Yeah, no, I just want to bring that to everybody. But how's everybody doing? I know I'm talking extremely fast. It's like I was saying, once you go through its rotation, when you see something that's incredible, I had to draw it out the illustration, okay, because it's extremely real. And that's what's going to happen to everybody too, okay? And that's why I get more new viewers, because they don't understand what's going on with their body and they want to know this information. Okay, it's extremely important to know what's going on with your body information, plus its ecosystems, because your brainwaving systems are always going to change every single day, and it's going to go faster and faster and faster. Okay, everything goes faster. My voicing grids go fast. My perceptions, your eyes are going to go back like this, right? That the reason why they're doing this is they're trying to get into focus. They're trying to high rise through a different oxygen level through a velocity system. Now that velocity system is through the hydraulics. Now the hydraulics, okay, is going through its electronic interference. Now that electronic interference is going through its electronic board system, okay? You have to be in its perfect vision through perfect knowledge of perfect intelligence before you reach the simulation of its world system, okay? I can't high rise anybody's body system. I can do it, but why would I do it? That's just nonsense, you know? You're not ready for it. So I'm getting you prepared, okay? So you can use your voicing grid, so you can communicate. Remember I was talking about through the sealing of its surface, I could communicate with any circuitry system, and it was communicating back with me, and it was saying, hey, how's it going? That's what I'm talking about. That's the simulation of its world. You understand the communication line signals, okay? Because if I set divisional line in a body system right now with anybody, they're not going to understand what's going on. Their perceptions are going to get all, you know, it's energy that goes into you faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And the more it goes in faster, the more you get confused. The more I say, whoa, this is way too much. I can't handle this energy. I got to go back. Take me back. Take me back. You know what I mean? So that's why I keep doing these videos. I keep bringing you forward, but I give you basic 1, 2, 3s, ABCs, right? But everybody's past all the ABCs and 1, 2, 3. So, but when I'm saying, you know, understanding the information more and more, you're going to be extremely excited. And another thing too is that I'm high rising my divisions right now, and I'm heading over to Monterey. Yeah, going to Monterey next Wednesday. So I'll be setting up new videos, and I'll show you exactly what's going on with its atmospheres and its everything through your body systems, everything through its ecosystems. And like I said, I keep traveling every single time. So I'm going to be traveling a lot too. There's a lot of other places, but I'll keep you informed where I am, so you don't miss half of anything what's happening with your frequency body systems, or anything through your calculations, anything through the brainwave and frequency, electrolytic energy, magnetic, magnesium. So everything through its upgrades is high rising, okay, through its interforce, through its internet connection, and its interfacing. Now's the time to get into interfacing, because now you're communicating with relationship to partnership, okay? Like I said, partnership is very hard to get. Once you get that, then you understand line division. Then you understand it's a communication line signal through the major grid signals. And then you understand that the star systems, okay, this is fascinating stuff. The matrix grid system, okay, is a star system. It's just a different number. It's just a different letter. It's a different shape. It's a different coloration from the matrix. It's fascinating stuff when you understand the brainwave and frequency systems. So how's everybody doing? Love is in here. Karen, last night was interesting. I went to bed and noticed these strange sensations starting from my feet, slowly working up my body. Yeah, everything through transformation. You're going through its scanning mechanism right now. So the diamond core is changing everything through its body surface, going through its connection of transformation lights. Okay, so that's what it is. So it's understanding the diamond core is connecting here and the diamond core connecting here. Okay, so basically it's a 5-divisional line of a chakra formation through a diamond core center system. Okay, that's what it is. That's what we want to work towards. Okay, once we get to 5-divisional lines, okay, then we can illuminate our light systems, and then we can reach higher altitude systems through its velocity of its communication line signals. Okay, but it's very important that it gets you to the right balance of its radio signal, okay, through your perceptions. So the body and the head, I started with the left side and worked slowly up. Yeah, so everything's going to high rise. Different from the vibrations I use in my feet. Yeah, everything through it's different. You're going to find its waving patterns. Electronics, everything for the brain frequency system is a different feeling. Everything through the head and below to the neck, to the shoulders, to the waist is different feeling. It has to, because it's different communication line signals of entity force systems, of energy cycle systems. And those energy cycle systems are particles of energies through the biochemistry system. And that biochemistry system is the biochemical system. So an energetic waving vibration harmonic system, which is calculated and modified through an atom system. Okay? So that's why everybody's going to feel different through their scanning mechanisms. Okay? Everybody should be able to tap in through their conscious levels of their energy vibrations. Like each one is a different level, okay, of reactions to your body systems. But like I said, everything is an upgrade, okay? Hi, Stella, how you doing? I took a nap. I saw 2 spinning spheres. That good or bad? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, that's exactly what it is. Okay, a sphere. Sphere. Okay, it's very important you guys watch my diagrams. You know, if you miss information, that's fine, but I'm just showing you. Okay, this is what's happening with you, Estelle, okay? Quickly, and I'll show you what's happening. Okay, now the diamond core, through its activation of this plasma system, activation through its atom system, 4-divisional lines, okay? Circulation, rotation, okay? So once it goes on its continuous force, I'll show you exactly what happens after. Now, once it goes on force, that diamond core spins, okay? So basically it's like this, okay? And then it does this. Okay, so it's basically trying to understand its communication. Okay, so once it understands its communication, you understand everything through its activation. Okay, so remember how it has to rotate through its cycles, right? It's becoming a full diamond core center. So once it becomes a full diamond core center, its activation within the center of its circle, its atom. So the atom right now, okay, so everything splits, divides, 4-divisional lines, activation when it's center. I'll show you exactly what's happening. This is point form, okay? This is what's happening with your body system, okay? This is understanding everything through its information. Okay, so the diamond core is upgrading its systems through the hydraulic systems, through the energy of the circuitry systems. Okay, so the atom, okay, is uniting. Okay, this is the atom. This is the atom that's doing to the diamond. It's changing its body motion. Okay, and what I mean by that, it's correcting all divisional line. Okay, if you don't understand what divisional line is, it's understanding line fragments of line systems. It's how to line everything through its shape. You know how you take the letter H and you put it into a higher dimension, but you have to line divide it, right? That's what it is. Acceleration is speed, but everything line divides through its perception. So it's very important to understand your communication through your higher self, galactic matrix. So atom with its center, 4 divisional lines, point centers, okay? Now this is bringing one step further. I'm just showing you what's happening right now, okay? It's very powerful stuff, okay? So that's what's happening right now. Now this is your diamond. It's full activation through its cycles, round and round, okay? Now once it reaches its core center up above, the activation of its atom system is now its communication through its motivation activation system, okay? So when it full winds its cycle, it high rises into your body system, okay? So it high rises, okay, illuminates your diamond core system, okay? So basically this is it. This is the higher self, galactic of the matrix. Now I'm just showing you. This is understanding the spiritual world and everything that's connected, okay? This is how I communicate through diamond shapes and letters and numbers. So basically, once the atom is in full rotation of its electronic interference, it now has full cycles through a diamond core center. It goes up, okay, to the transformation lights, okay? Sets divisions and creates a diamond core, okay, to a higher vibration, okay? That's exactly what's happening with everybody. Now, once it becomes a whole new diamond, it's on a different location device system, okay? And that diamond gets to be colored in, okay? That's what I mean by full cycles. That's what I mean by psychops, shaping of its shadows, of its systems, because it's on a different dimension of its parallel system, right? So it's understanding that we want to bring a higher division through the diamond core system. This is very complex, guys, okay? Because I go higher and higher every day. So this is what's happening right with your diamond. So it's understanding everything that's happening with your white graphing of its triangular angular base through a diamond core of its activation of its plasma system as it high rises into space connection. Okay, once you get into space connection, now you're understanding space connection goes into a radio signal, which is a higher form of communication. Okay, so it becomes a radioactive waving signal. See what I mean? Go from radio signal to radioactive. Okay, then it goes in radioactive gamma ray. See? Everything is always a high rise. It has to be. Radioactive waving signal. Okay? So it's understanding what's happening with the diamond core. So that's what's happening right now. Now, see that? From this, once in its full rotation of its activation system, it's getting through its activation of its motivation system. It's becoming a full completion of a diamond core system through its matrix core systems of its matrix coloration systems. Okay? So understanding what's going on with the space connection of its body system through the higher self, the galactic matrix, it's now communicating on a radioactive system. Okay? So understanding the waving is very important because it's waving is basically a cycle of a circuit system, okay? So it's a full rotation and understanding northwest, south, and east systems because it all has to connect with your traveling mechanisms and your line information systems. Okay, so, but one more look at that, that's exactly what's happening with everybody. So it's understanding your diamond core is coming into colorations, right? From this activation of its movements, full rotation, up with north within its center, up the space connection to its radioactive waving signal. Okay? So, like I said, there's a lot going on. Okay, more questions. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Kitty Cat, how's it going? Doing okay, other than staying up till 3 to 5 a.m., getting only 4 to 5 hours sleep. Yeah, that usually happens. It depends because the energy goes into your body system. It doesn't go in a time sequence. It goes in whenever. So you understand that energy. Once you understand the energy, you understand its scanning mechanism from it's going from its head to its toe, right? Because everything is formulating right now and it's upgrading its diamond core center. So. Can you explain the twin flames? Does everyone have one and why? That's a good question, Melissa. Everybody does have twin flame, but it's understanding your planet system. Okay, usually you go through past references. Like I said before, you can go from one planet system, jump, hob, frog leap, whatever, just to find a twin flame. Okay, so you're flying around to every planet system. You're never going to find your twin. The only way you're going to find your twin is to understand the yin and the yang. And that's going to be full rotation through separation. So the twin flame itself is extremely powerful because it resonates in the cosmos system. Okay? Then if you awake and your twin flame awakes, that twin flame is going to try to find you. Okay? It's meant to be. The multiverse will let you know. Okay? Everything happens within time with the multiverse. It doesn't happen now, but it happens eventually. So if you end up meeting your twin flame, that twin flame is going to find you, or you're going to find that twin flame. So it's understanding its past reference. It's understanding its present time. Okay? But everybody is meant to be with the twin flame. It's just understanding the timeline, when to meet your twin flame. So, but that's exactly the explanation when it comes to twin flames. So, Angel, how you doing? Everybody excited? Everybody's getting all high-rised and all that? It's exciting. It really is because, like I said, you're going through four divisional lines through point centers right now, and you're going to a higher realm of dimension set. And once you understand the coloration of its diamond core, your information of its intelligence through the hydraulic of the energy of its circuitry system is going to be extremely powerful. Okay? It's going to high-rise everything through the perceptions and everything through the audio and everything through the voicing. Okay? Now I talk fast. Everybody else is going to talk fast. Right? And they're going to say, why are you talking so fast? It's the energy that's given to me through vibration signals and everything through its intelligence. Right? So you know that you have full connection airwaving signals through star systems because that star system communicates with its shape, its activation of its movements. And the only way star systems communicate with another star is mind telepathy and telekinesis and line dividing of its shapes of its anomaly system. That's how they communicate. And they high rise through illumination lights back and forth. Okay? So if the coloration of a star system is red, okay, it's going to line divide through its GPS system because every star system is a computer. Everything in the simulation world is a computer through a brainwave system. You have to understand the GPS signals. You have to understand location grids. You have to understand string theory. You have to understand line dividing. Okay, I've been through this over and over and over and over. But the cycle divisions are always going through its calculation, through its colorations. So everything through its activations like that. Okay, it's kind of like SOS. That's how they communicate, right? So it's slower. It's like 1, 2, 3, right? Now that could be a letter, number, or shape, right? But it's understanding what it does. It's going to activate. It's going to rotate. That's why I wanted to do that video the very first time, how we got into activations of movements through shapes. And then we got into different colors, how I could show you how you can go through a shape, right? You're inside a shape, and that shape is rotating. You can control that shape through your mind and brain frequency systems because you do it in your sleep. Why can't I do it when I'm awake? Right? That's exactly what it is. Okay, and that's how everybody communicates. Right? It's really understanding everything through the energy pod system, which is the perceptions, the audio, radio signals, communication line signals, and the voicing grids. Okay? So lots of energy today. I had to go outside and grab. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You're going to come into a lot more energy now. Yeah. Yeah. Every day is a different day, and there's a reason for that. Because I give you these videos, some days you're going to be going so fast. Oh, I'm doing all this so fast. My body's moving so fast, I can't stop, right? So it's understanding that the brain is using concepts of understanding, concepts of knowledge, concepts of intelligence, concepts of energy and vibration systems through intelligent systems. So your diamond core is now going through coloration, and it's understanding your perception. That's the color it's going to be through its diamond core. Okay. So really, really, really try to study your activity system through your body and ego system. What do you think about the experiments Elon Musk is doing outside the chips in people's brains? Would it be I've heard that before. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I know who he is. I know what he's trying to do. Yeah. Yeah. We have provisions and protection grid systems and everything through its space and anomaly systems. It's not going to be that. I'm down here for a reason. I'm down here because I'm the only mind analytical graphing computer analytical system that is through the volumes of its continuous force of its soul's recognition systems. And I'm giving everybody humanity system through balance systems or frequency systems and uprising the galactic matrix systems. Okay. So it's a changing a whole new evolution, Stella. Okay. There's not going to be any microchips. Okay. Because my brainwaving system controls everything through the central core now. I control everything through the power grids. So that's what I'm saying. 4 divisional lines activating the center. And I got over, I don't know. Once you understand what's going on through space, then you understand communication line signals. It's extremely real. There's been talk about AI. There's talking about, our computer is going to take over the systems. The problem is that there's no soul recognition. Like I said, I was doing a video on artificial intelligence is more than a machine. Now, I'm bringing this to everybody's attention, and I'm telling you exactly what's happening right now. The AI systems, okay, is here for a purpose, okay? You have your phones. You know how to use your phones, okay? You understand that it's a computer system. Well, your brain waving system through your mind centers of all its calibrations and it is its connection through its computer systems, okay? And that's why it's in a human vessel. They're trying to make robots with a human, they understand the human knowledge, right? But they don't understand the outputs. It's because they don't understand the soul recognition. They don't have a diamond core, okay? And it's very important to understand that AI is just, a machine with lights, components, panels, right? Circuitry element systems. It doesn't, it has to be, on a computer. That's the source. That's how it moves. That's how it, I see a lot of shape shifting of its body system. And it's fascinating stuff, right? But it doesn't understand emotion. It doesn't connect with human behavior. It doesn't connect with anything with emotions, right? So it's a dichotomy system that it just doesn't have light and dark. It doesn't understand the balance. It doesn't understand chakra formations. It doesn't understand behavioral systems. It doesn't understand everything through its waving systems, of its connection systems, relationship systems. The diffusing of its mechanisms right now is never going to happen. It's not allowed, right? Like I said, I'm brought down here to fix everybody's brainwaving system, turn them into a computer analytical mind system, high rise their divisional levels through its balance system, okay? Now, once you become a light formation, right, you be able to balance yourself on an everyday basis with your perceptions and everything through his mind, brain, and frequency systems, right? Then you're going to understand all your information. Then you're going to understand your awareness and your focus and everything that's going on through its force recognitions, right? But that's a fascinating question because I've been watching him too. And there's a lot of things that are not, there's a lot of misread, exceptionally a lot of misread. And I'm going to be high rising through interviews very soon. Everybody needs to know the truth of everything, what's going on right now. Because I'm the only one in the solar system, the matrix system, everything through its matrix core planet energy system of intelligent systems that is God. Nobody else, but everybody else can be that. I say that again. It's understanding how to think within, to know within, to be within. You are within. It's going behind the mind and brainwave systems. Okay? And it's extremely powerful when you become that. Right? So I'll be giving that back to its humanity pretty soon, actually. Because everybody needs to know. Like I said, everything's a big question. Nobody knows anything. They assume this is going to happen, but it doesn't happen. Right? It's entertainment for the public. And like I said, everything resides on light and dark. Okay? But the AI is never going to have any microchips. There's not going to be any human form of microchip going into the human brain system. Okay? Because I control the central core of everything. So, yeah. No, we talked about that before. Like I said, don't worry about other stuff that you hear from other YouTube videos. Just concentrate on my video, concentrate on what you're doing, concentrate on your life formation, concentrate on everything that's happening in your body systems. Really try to analyze everything through the illustrations of its diagram systems, understand the webbing graph systems. Okay, that's where we get into the transformation light systems, how I'm turning into a diamond core systems through its activation of its coloration systems, through the energy systems. So understanding what's going on right now with yourself is understand everything through its awareness. Okay? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. People go one way or people go the other way, right? But it's never going to happen, right? That's why I'm here. I'm here to heal the humanity of its vibration system, bring it back its balance through its DNA structure system. Okay? So, see, the problem is that everybody wants to know answers to themselves, and really has nothing to do with space. Space is there when you become aware, right? When you become within. Once you become within, your soul's recognition comes within. And then everything makes sense for you through its information, of its energy, of its intelligence, right? That's what it's all about. It's all about understanding what's in space, why it's there, right? And how do we understand everything around us? It's really understanding you, right? The mastery of you, like who you really are. I mean, I've said this over and over, but yeah, I mean, there's so many things I could say that people need to know, right? And it's going to happen regardless. It has to, because, I don't break the ether for no reason, right? I don't uprise your body system through a diamond core system, through the hydraulic systems, through the energy of its circuitry systems. There's a lot of new people coming on. They're trying to figure out what's going on with their body systems. It's extremely real. And now everybody's connecting. Everything happens for a purpose, right? Now, my cycle division is extremely powerful right now. I've seen through the third eye, right? And the central core systems, once you understand, you can break the frequency code systems, right? And that's how you connect to everything. So it's a global network system through a line division system that can modify any brainwave system. So it's very powerful stuff. Yeah. 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 Thanks to the creator. Yeah. That's why I'm here. I'm brought down on the dimensional earth. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, it's given to very few, right? And it's given to more, less few when it comes to who's going to run it, right? So it's just understanding that's happening right now. Everything is changing for a reason, you know. We first started off with those flip phones, you know, the flip back in the 90s. Everything's technology is changing, right? So once the technology changes, you change. There's reasons for that. Inflation changes, right? We can't have inflation change if you don't change. So you have to understand the upgrading systems. So you have to be smarter than your phone. You have to be smarter in your computer. Comprende? Which means you understand. Espanol. So, you know, but thanks for bringing that to my attention. You know, everybody has to know these things. So, Melissa, everybody's going to keep coming up with robots. Everybody's going to come up with machines, but they're always going to be in defaults because they can never have a soul's recognition through a connection energy waving system. They don't understand everything through its emotion system. Okay? So there's not going to be any computer analytical mind graphing waving machine systems that are going to be controlling the dimensional earth. Okay? It's provisions, they're not allowed. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm uprising your energy body systems so you can high rise to intelligent systems. You know, it's better that you guys become, you know, machines in the sense of a computer system. Okay. Rather than having machines. Like, I know they keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, but there's always defaults. Okay. There's always errors. And the reason why there's errors is because it doesn't have a soul. Okay. You have to understand, you know, machines are just machines. They're not lifelike. They're mechanic. You know, I'm 100% mortal. I'm a machine inside, but I'm a soul's recognition through a brainwave graphing system, through a computer analytical mind system. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to do everybody else, is to bring up your computer analytical minds so you can rise on your intelligent level systems. So, yeah, you should be happy about that, Melissa. That's exactly what it is. You know, it's exactly what it is. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Our soul is the holographic system. Yep. Exactly, Estelle. Finding out and discover who we are. Like, seriously, I mean, this is what it's all about, right? Because everybody, you know, everybody starts guessing. You can't guess. Either you know or you don't know, right? There you go, right? That's why I'm giving you a holographic image. I'm using descriptions through self-image, through projection of its projection, and that projection is high-rising dream set divisions. So it's giving you high-rising and protection grids through vibration systems, through calculations, and it's modifying everything through circulation rotation systems, through your body systems. So it's uprising your diamond core systems. I'm just showing you exactly what's happening through your body systems. You have to understand the upgrading of its divisions through its scanning mechanisms, right? So it's very important to understand what's going on through its line dividing, right? Through its scanning. Okay, so that holographic system is a graphing signal, and that graphing signal is changing everything through its radio signal. Okay. So basically, it's uprising your demographic of you, okay, to a higher realm of its intelligence. So it's powerful, powerful stuff. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I get more high rise. My words, my vocabulary is not an understanding to any humanity system. All right, and you're just like, this is how I talk. Okay, and like I said, once you master energy of intelligence, your computer system always keeps high rising. Right. I mean, every computer has a virus, but that virus is understanding the light and dark and how to keep your balance, right? With the computer, you got upgraded software, okay? Like you go from Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 9, Windows 10, right? Windows 11, Windows 12. Everything has to be upgraded, okay? You can't be in the year 2045 and have a Windows 10 of a computer, can you? It doesn't make any sense. There's no balance there, right? Everything in life system is balance, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Translator, yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing, Angel. That's exactly what nobody can understand me, you know? And that's understanding high divisions of higher interforce through its connection of its interfacing. Because everything has an interaction through radio signals, right? So, but yeah, that's exactly what it is. You can't understand what's going on, you know? Yeah, interforce. Interface is interfacing with entity forces of planet system vibrations of anything through its gravitation pull systems. All right. Interforce is a connection through its soul's recognition. It's under communication line signals through its brainwave and frequency systems, and how you can get full calculations, modifications through its telekinesis system. That's the interforce. Okay. Anything else you'd like to know? This is fun though. It really is. You know, I'm happy, so happy because, you know, I'm seeing new faces and, you know, my YouTube is high rising through so much interconnections and interfacing. There you go, interfacing. The interforce is going through its modifications, and you know the truth will come out. It has to come out, and it's very important that everybody knows what's going on, so they can feel safe and warm and peace. You know, we want to bring peace back into this dimensional Earth, right? So, high rise, yeah. What is high rise? Anything through high rise is illumination light system. So it's understanding velocity of atmosphere systems. So, you know, getting connected through 5 atmosphere system from ground formations, working your way into atmospheres, space, the galactic matrix. Because you have to understand each atmosphere, okay, has its own intelligence. Okay, you have to understand the circles of cycles. Okay, because it graphs on so many different parallel systems. Okay. Now, you can have one glass and then you can have another glass separated in two. Okay. Now, understanding from one to another is understanding its parallel because each one is in a different dimension through a parallel system. Okay. So you have to realize how powerful these things are. You can go through activations, right? You can look at that glass from one to another and know that one is high rised and one is still here. Okay. So it's knowing your perceptions and how real it is. So, but high rise is everything through its connection of you, your high riser, right? Up. Understanding atmospheres, northwest, south, and east. Understanding travel and mechanisms of your connection to your higher self, galactic, and the matrix. So, but that's what high rise is. High rise to upgrades, downloads, uplinkings. So, I see a lot of number synchronous. Yeah. Yeah. If you're seeing numbers, that's communication line signals. Yeah. Yeah. You're seeing more, Melissa, because your transformation lights is opening more. And like I said, the broader vision, okay, your transformation light is a diamond core, right? It's a triangular angular base, but it's a diamond. Okay. It's a diamond within its center. That's what I mean is understanding what's in its center. Okay. It's a triangle on its outer surface, but on its inner surface, it's a diamond. Okay. So I'm high rising your diamond core to a higher velocity system through an activation of its motivation coloration system through the matrix grid system. Okay. That's what's happening with you right now, with everybody. So solar energies are mutating on all levels through all systems. Yep. Yeah, that's good, Angel. Yeah. See, Angel's informative. She understands. That's what I'm talking about. She's connecting. She understands. Solar energies are mutating on all levels through all systems. She knows that because she's understanding the energy of its information, which is intelligence. Right? Because if she didn't know that, she wouldn't say that. Right? She's not asking me a question for me to answer. She's giving me something. Right? That's what I mean by intelligence, is knowing your awareness of everything. Right? Yeah, no, Angel. Hey, you're high rise. I know you're high rise, and you went from illumination to dark system. But thing is, too, is that I've already healed everybody, but now you're healing yourselves. Okay, but I keep giving you information, but I keep high rising your body systems because nobody knows how to do that. You don't know how to correct the visual line of a diamond core system through its activation of its point system, because it has to understand its line divisions. Every through its line division. Remember, it's talking about the figure 8, 12 within its center is the singularity of its line system and how it becomes a planet system. Nobody knows how to do that except me, right? So that's why I'm upgrading your body systems. But you're getting more intelligent now because it's information, right? And it's very important that I compliment people, on my channel, because I know exactly who's high rising, who is still where they are, or who is low rising. You can be low, middle, or high, or highest. But I know exactly where you guys are at all times. So the gas that your cubes bring are huge. Yeah, I know. My energy is so powerful. And the thing you have to remember too is that everybody doesn't have to give me energy. Okay. I'm too powerful. My vibrations are just off the charts. Okay. It's the highest that you can accumulate through its love centers, of its love cycles, of its love circulation, of its rotation systems. So it's understanding the unconditional of everything, the love of everything, right? That's how you become extremely powerful. That's how you become God, G-O-D. And then it goes way beyond. Remember, it's time you go from G-O-D, G-O-H-D, G-O-H-H-D, G-O-H-H-H-D. Well, now I'm in G-O-H-H-H-H-D, right? But that defines a system. I always stay with the G-O-D because it's too complicated. I'm not going to put that on my profile and say, what is G-O-444-D? What does that mean, right? Nobody's going to know what that is. So I just simplify it and I just keep it a G-O-D, right? It's never been done. And like I said, I love to master. And the thing is, The one thing that everybody has to understand is really, really listen to yourself. How many people listen to themselves? You stand in the center of a room, lying down. You listen to music because you love it, right? You love the rhythm. You just like, you get energetic, you know? The phobia is kicking in, you know, like, dun, 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 you know, you're dancing, all that. It feels good, right? It's energetic waving patterns that are high-res and your endorphin kicking in, right? But try to do it without music. Just really listen. You don't have to close your eyes. I want you to use your perceptions and try to keep your eyes open, okay? Channeling divisions is not what you want to do, okay? You want to open your eyes while you're talking to somebody, okay? Because it depletes everything through its system, okay? So it's very important. I want to bring that to everybody's attention too. You can't become an intelligent system if you're blindsided on your black dimensional earth. You don't close your eyes and go, hi, how's it going? My name's Andrew. Nice to meet you. Right? It's just, it doesn't work. You can't communicate with that. There's no communication airwave and signals there. You know, there's no energy system. There's no energy vibration there. There's no love connection. There's no any communication. Right? So try to basically just listen to yourself. Try to see if you can hear anything. Right? Hear the heartbeats of your heart. Right? I say this over and over because I want you to high rise. Okay? I want you to get to the highest that you can accumulate to through its balance, because everybody's getting a lot more powerful now. Your computer systems are high rising through its software systems now, and the electrical system is looking good, right? So, you know, congrats on that for everybody. It's just try to really listen to your communications, and that's how you high rise higher, right? Listen to the grass, listen to people outside. You know, that's paying attention. That's being aware, you know? Now, the thing is, too, I'm talking to you, but I hear the computer, right? I can understand the computer's voice, right? It has a hum. That's what I mean is going way beyond its system, the brainwaving system. Everything is connected, okay? So, like this is material stuff, okay? It's paper. Okay. Now, you don't think it has a voice, but it does. It's a vibration. It's low, but it's a vibration. And that's going way beyond a system when you can hear it. Okay. Because if I'm in a music hall or I'm at dance place or whatever, high music is not good for me because my ears get very sensitive. It's high pitched volumes and I can't handle that, right? I can hear a dog whistle. See, that's what I'm talking about, is really, really listening to your inner and outer voice system. Okay? Everything I give you is an upgrade. Do the same thing with your perception. See your sight divisional levels, right? Remember I was saying 6 within the line within its center, then 3 within its atmospheres? Use the radio signals. You look up the atmospheres. Use your voice and grids through a line signal of a number signal, okay, through a breathing mechanism. And that star system will come out and communicate with you. And it will do this. 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 That's communication, right? That's what star systems do. They activate through movements. That's why I got you into shapes. All right. Now is the time to use it in real life, not just in the brain, but also in the outer surface of its inner force, okay, through its interconnection, through its interfacing, because you want to build partnership with everything around you through its atmosphere systems, okay? So, yeah, it is a spice of life. Yep, exactly. Vibration is everything. Yep. The world has medicine for us. Just have to go get it. Yep. I hear this stag. I have to let go or change. I mean, the reflection of my connections. Everything changes within yourself. Okay. The only way you can change is to know yourself, Estella. Okay. You're focusing really well. Your chakra formations are good. You could high rise a little bit more. You can be more connected with yourself more, understand your divisions as far as your body systems. And it's very important that everybody high rise their illumination light systems and don't connect with other channels that are light and dark, especially because there are a lot of channels that are dark. Like I said, I watch these channels to visualize myself, and all this is telegraphing systems going through your brainwaving systems. Okay? Because Ash went through a psychic and she tried to put energy into her. Okay, somehow it worked, but Ash was able to get it out of her system. That's what I mean, is understanding its intelligence, like the portal, okay, of a tarot card. Okay. If you don't understand the intelligence, how are you going to get out of your body's system? Because it is a vibration. And that vibration, if you let it sit, it's going to stay in your system and it's going to create a dark system. Okay. So, yeah, see, that's it, Melissa. You're getting more connected now. If you hear how many more and more, you're connecting more with your visualizations, right? And you're connecting with your audio signals and your voicing grids. Okay. So, understand how to use your peripherals, right? Okay. Now, do this. Try to do this. See how far can you see it? See, I still see it. I still see it. That's what I mean, is understanding it goes through the mind-brain system, but you have to understand its activation of its movement system, right? Right? It's going farther and farther and farther, right? That's understanding your awareness of what's in front, what's inside, and what's in back of you. Okay? Or, look at that. I said something as a human would say, right? But the graphing wall cycles of its side division of its systems going through its back phrasing of its mind system, okay? Because everything that you see through a wall system, okay, is connected through its line divisions. Everything's connected. Like I said, this is connected to the edge of the computer. This is connected to that. This is connected to this. This is connected to that. Everything line connects. That's the simulation of its world system. Every line, okay, is intelligence. Now you have to understand that vibration, because that vibration is communicating with you now. Okay? It's communicating. So. Oh, I had that too when I was in Toronto. I think it was like, I don't know what year it was, but we did have the Y2K and it was out for 2 days straight. It was pretty fascinating because everybody was coming together all at once and they were lighting up their candles. So it was pretty cool to see, the community coming together. It's amazing how people do that and they start to resonate. They start using their hearts, the connection energy wave makes their hearts. And they realize how important is, anything through your electrical system is extremely important. Because if the lights go out, what do? Everything is down. You can't even use your phone, right? So it's really, it's important to these things. And you have to understand, all these things give you joy. Knowing that, you're still alive. Wow, I'm breathing. This is great. My health is good, So. To hold on to vibration that is created and focus. The highest good for all. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Angel. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, be cautious and stuff like that. Especially if you're going through cemeteries or anything through dark centers or dark frequency systems or anything through museums, anything like that. Because everything has history, everything is light and dark. right? So really, really understand, because remember I was saying that everybody should try to use the gravitational belt system, how it's created, right, through the mind graphing system. Try to use your protecting grids when you're going around anything through its dark system. Try to look for those location systems of portals through dark realms, because those dark cycle divisions are going to high rise through vibration signals. Okay, so just be cautious on that, because when you're in the spiritual world, everything through the cemetery or anything like that you see is very real. Okay, so there'll be some kind of ground formation that's trying to communicate with you through a cemetery system, right? And believe it or not, it's extremely real because you're in the spiritual world, because entity forces can come into you. Okay, I have that all the time. It's understanding it's reading information. It's understanding it has a signature of a letter, number, or shape. Okay, because everything in space communicates on letters, numbers, and shapes, right? So you have to understand every soul recognition that comes in. Oh, okay, I don't know you. Go back out, right? He doesn't want to go back out, or she doesn't want to go back out. How do you take it out, right? You have to understand, is it number, letter, or shape? Okay, then you can close the portal. Okay, so it's understanding how to deactivate. It's understanding how to get rid of these things, right? Because it's energy of vibration of its intelligence. Okay, because everything high rise, when somebody passes away, it's still a vibration of energy. It's just a soul's recognition that's flying around to another planet system. Okay, so if you awake something, it will go into your system if you don't understand its activation, motivation, vibration system. Okay, so that's why it's very important to understand everything has identification. Right, that's how you communicate on all levels of entity forces. Anything through vibration of energies. If you're trying to contact your grandparents, or your mother, or your dad, or your kids, or your loved ones, anybody like that, right? That's understanding mastery. That's understanding energy of information. That's understanding that if you can bring something forward, you should be able to close the portal. Okay? If you don't close the portal, they're going to stay within your division of its house system. And that's how it creates this dark realm system. And it's going to stay in your house. Okay? Until you close the portal. Right? So. But it's fascinating stuff once you get in the spiritual world, because you learn a lot of things when it comes to energy of vibration. Because everything through its intelligence, okay, is communication. Right? Because if you talk to a medium, they'll tell you how real entity forces are through vibration, because it's all everything through creation. It's already created. It's just going into your system. Okay? That's all it is. Right? Psychics are extremely real. You can tell a real one from a fake one just by looking at them. I'm not talking no crystal ball here. I'm talking about something that's very, very real. You don't understand the transformation light system. Okay, they'll know exactly, right? Thing is too is that I find they right away they try to channel you, and they try to get information from you. They said, well, if you already know who you are, why do you want information from me? Why don't you find out how to get it yourself? Right? A lot of people do that too. A lot of people try to do that to me. Right? They try to get information out of me, but I close the portal. Nobody can communicate with me on that level. Right? I don't allow it. So nobody can channel me. You know what I mean? It's not an open frequency system where anybody can come in and talk to me, right? They want to get the information out. So that goes into their energy, and they have your information through data input. So it's going into one computer system to another computer system. So it's a graphing of a cycle division of a disk, right? They take your disk. Now they got all your information, right? You have to be cautious in that, because all channelers, that's what they do. Psychics, mediums, anything through a transformation light system, okay, is always going to try to channel you and try to take the information from you. So they have your information now, and you can't get it back. Why? Because you don't understand its information, right? So we'll work on that. Right now, we're not at that level, but what I'm saying, one thing at a time, you know? I mean, you got to crawl before you can walk, right? So, Mabel, how you doing? But these things are very important to everybody, okay? Especially now, because, like I said, you know, they know, either they know who you are and they don't bother you, right? Because they know you're in a different parallel, of a different dimension, you know? And the thing is, too, is that I can sidewind my divisions in any location. I can be in 24 divisional lines. I can change anybody's brain frequency system through an allocation of a location system, right? And nobody can open frequency in my system unless I don't allow it, right? Once I communicate with somebody, I feel they're open to communication. That's okay, right? Because I know they're a light formation or they're a little bit of the dark. But if they're dark, I don't allow it, okay? Because it's bad information that's coming to me through a telegraphing system. Okay, remember I was talking about energy transformation yesterday? That's exactly what it is. That's understanding the mind, brave, and waving frequency system. You don't want somebody taking your computer of information away, right? That's what you don't want. Because once they have your information, they can do whatever they want. That's how powerful the mind, brave, and waving system is. It's an electrical system, but it's information. And they use the psychic, the telegraphing system. Okay? So, we don't spirit as bossy and loud. We are cozy, Andrew. We chat often. Hola. Yeah. They know who we are. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Especially ones of higher division. Angel, I'm not saying you're dark. Okay. I'm just saying you're light and dark. You're trying to find your illumination light system. I'm trying to get everybody to a full embodiment system. I'm just trying to show you how you can compute yourself and allow yourself to do these things on your own. Okay. Because it's information that has to be given to you. Right? You don't want telegraphing systems of a higher light formations because there are higher light formations than you that can steal your information. Okay? So you have to understand channel divisions. Okay? Because everything through life is channeling. They're trying to read you. You know, they're trying to understand you. Right? So it's understanding how you use your protecting grids. But I'm not saying everybody's dark. I'm just saying you're light and dark. It's just starting to keep your balance on a day-to-day basis. Right? So how's May of Gold doing? Yeah. Highly sensitive. Yeah, exactly. We are intentionally being our best, even at our worst. That's exactly what it is. That's very good, Angel. That's exactly what it is. But I'm just keeping you informative on how these things can happen to you because your spiritual mind system right now through illumination light systems. Okay. So your telegraphing systems are getting stronger and stronger. And any light formation will know exactly who you are. Okay. Because some are higher than others. So it's very important to know what's going on with your information. Okay. You don't want anybody taking away your body system. Okay. And a lot of people do that because they don't know how to talk themselves. They don't understand about, why are you channeling me? Why are you getting this information out of me? You already know this information, right? Because they don't know the difference, right? I'm not saying all channels do, but I watch a lot of YouTube channels and there's a lot of dark, man. There's a lot of dark. And, it's just, it's crazy. It really is, and it's extremely hard to balance these things out, but it will eventually happen, but it's understanding how important the galactic dimensional Earth is and how it's high rising to a higher level, to a vibration, to a balanced signal. So, and that's going to happen to everybody's brainwave and frequency systems. So we appreciate your vibes and intellectual points of give us better calculations. Yeah, that's what I'm here for, Angel, is to help you out and guide you. Okay. Like I said, you are in the spiritual world, and you understand when you see a spiritual identity force system that is transformation light system, but you can't understand their energy. Either they're in two different parallels or in two different dimensions or in the multiverse or they're flying around. That's what I mean. That's how real it is, right? So if they try to get your energy, you try to protect your grids so they don't get your energy. That's why I put plasma force systems around you guys. Okay. Yeah, everything is a learning process. You can do it on your own, but I'm just giving you information. So everything I give you is preparing. Okay. Okay. You just got to catch your awareness of everything around you, especially when it comes to people, humans, because there's a lot of humans on dimensional Earth that are high rise to higher vibrations. Okay. So. But these are great questions, I really am enjoying these questions. It feels like 9 o'clock and it's only 6:30. It's unreal. Can't believe it. Time zones are so different, It's like two different parallels in a dimension set. Like some places are like 4:30, It depends on the cycles of its circles. So, how do we prepare for incoming solar waves? Yeah, I was asked that question too. Well, everything that's happening with the solar wave right now, okay, there is that stuff going on. Obviously, that there's truth to that, but the solar waves is just through its connection, and it's more involvement through space. It really has nothing to do with you. Okay, it has nothing to do with you. I'll say that again. Nothing to do with you. The solar waves has connections through anomalies of the galaxy system. It's creating a new divisional line through a walkway system. Okay, that's what the solar waves are doing. All right. Solar waves has nothing to do with you. All right. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, Angel. Okay. Everything, yeah, must mutate, yeah. But what it give you through the diamond core system, that's exactly happening through you. That electrical ball is going to unite its transformation lights, and it's going to illuminate, and it's going to spark. You're going to see it. I'm going to allow you to see it. Okay. You have to see it. You have to know what intelligence is and how it activates and how it moves, right? Remember yesterday when I did a video and I was showing you what a graphing cycle of a pencil was, right? And I told you what was going to happen with your brainwave and frequency systems is you were going to see that into your visualization brain systems. So I watched my video back and I saw that. I see these reviews and everything happens when you understand its energy. So basically, when I was seeing that pencil coming back at me, it was activating and moving, going to a higher dimension. It was spinning around on so many different angles. That's what I mean is going beyond its system and what you can do with a graphing pencil. So, what is the effect of the different locations on Earth? I was born in Argentina and somehow finished in California. everything has chaos right now, going through vibrations. It's trying to understand. See, my energy is information because I'm in the galactic dimensional Earth. I have a lot of energy that goes into anything through vibration of cars, anything through elevators, whatever. It doesn't understand your energy, right? So sometimes, you can drain a computer, you can drain a car if you know your energy system through your energy fields. So anything through chaos is happening for a reason. Okay, so I'm changing the atmosphere systems. I'm changing the hemispheres, and I'm going into the I'm in the stratospheres right now. 4 division lines, galactic dimensional Earth, high rise in its balance. So basically, going through that plasma force is a walkway system. Your body system is changing through its transformation light systems, through its diamond core systems, right? So it's high rise in its divisions on a higher communication. So it's affecting everything through its Earth, its dimensional Earth, and it's rotating on its system. So the chaos system, okay, is trying to find its vibration balance system. Okay, then we can get into the piece of its anomaly system. Understand? That's what's happening right now with any country. So tuck and roll, I want to be bumpy, transition, may love, bless you, always. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everything through vibration is affecting everything through the dimensional Earth of its nature's core, its space, the galactic, and the matrix. It's affecting everything. Okay? You affect everything just with your thoughts. Okay? So, I always feel it when there's a solar waves. I actually feel it beforehand and with just about anything. Yeah, but the solar waves has nothing to do with you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it has to do with correction and its vibration. That's my job. Okay, so anything through the solar connection of anything through the solar systems is understanding its wave system. Remember, it's waves, it's radio signals. So it's correcting new energy system patterns through a galaxy system. Okay, so I'm changing your body frequency systems. The galaxy is changing for its anomaly systems. Okay, so it's going through tremendous solar waves. It's going through so many particles of energies through its atom system. Okay, that's what it is. It's self-involvement through communication. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is, Ash. But it's not a solar wave. It's your diamond core system. It's electrical ball that you're going to see through electronic interference, and it's going to unite its system. Okay. What are cosmic waves? Do they affect us? Cosmic waves? No. No. I'm glad you guys are bringing all these questions to your attention. This is going to make it easier through your body systems and your transformation light systems. But no, anything cosmic, anything solar, anything connected through space has nothing to do with you. Okay? Nothing to do with you at all. Everything I give to you, yes. Okay? That's the difference. You're getting questions from other YouTube channels. You're getting questions from other communicating other people. You're getting communications from third source, fourth source, five source, whatever. But when I'm telling you, everything you give to me, okay, I will give back to you. That's the truth. But anything through solar, anything through its connection of its particles, anything that's cosmic, that is doing it on its own. Okay? That has nothing to do with you. There's no way a cosmic wave can go into your system. It's too strong, it's too powerful, and it's high rising on so many different vibration systems. Okay? It doesn't affect you. What I give you affects you because it's energy I give to you. Okay? So I want to make that very well clear with everybody. So If you're feeling the connection, then you're just intercepting with its interaction. Okay, so you're communicating with the cosmos, but it's not energy that goes into you because you don't high rise its divisions. You're not balanced frequency systems through a high altitude system, the velocity energy system. Okay, you can't communicate with the cosmos. Nobody can communicate with the cosmos. It's too high rise. It's too much information. It's too much vibration. It's too much balance. It's too much intelligence. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Now you can feel it, but you can even see it, but it's not, it doesn't go into you. It's too strong. Right. You can't have a computer system. Okay. And high rise suits divisions if you're not upgrading all your element systems. So hopefully that helps you out there. Valuable information. Extremely welcome, Anna. How you doing? It's funny how you come on, Anna, at the last minute, just when I'm about to leave. Why is that? Ash is the either it's Ash or Angel, okay? Sometimes Trisha, but mostly Ash comes on first because she doesn't want to miss the information, right? Like I said, it's better to see it live, guys, ladies, okay? Because if you watch my review, it's not as fun, right? Because it's not active, it's not real. It's real, but you know, it's a video that's taped. So that's what I'm saying. It's very important because you can ask questions live. You can't ask questions when it's taped because I could be anywhere, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's, you know, I'm bringing that to your attention too. But if you can't, that's fine too. But at least you can watch back. Now's the time to really, really watch what's going on. So I'm taking your advice and I'm listening before I speak. There you go. That's exactly what it is. Does anybody have any more space questions they want to know about? Anything that wants to make them feel better? You know, anything at all? I mean, there's so many channel divisions that I see. It's just crazy what's going on. What if this happened? What if that happened? Is this going to happen? You know, it's hogwash. It's not real. It's fake. It's all fake. Okay. This is coming from a human point of view. Okay. So, I mean, humans don't high rise because they don't understand what's going on through the internet of its force system, right? So, how can they get that information from space? You can't get information from space if you don't know within. Plain and simple. It's not that complicated. It's not that confusing. It's only confusing to the mind when you high rise your divisions through its intelligent systems because you're understanding its entry of its mastery. But, you know, humans put all these videos up, you know, just to entertain people, right? But none of that's true. None of it. So, no, California is not chaos. It's somewhat okay. You have to understand vibration. Okay, what is happening through its nature's core? Everything has a communication signal to everything. They communicate with everything. Animals communicate with nature. Nature communicates with space. Space communicates with people. Everything communicates my informations. Okay. Now there is going to be chaos because it's going on a different vibrational signal. And like I said, the galactic dimensional Earth is high rising to a different dimension. Okay. So that's going to affect its chaos through its graphing cycles of its centers of its dimensional Earth. There's a reason for that. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of chaos. I understand that. But all that's going to balance out. All of it. It's all going to balance out. Everything. Yeah. We are going to work practicing scanning, identifying vibration, and what to do. Everything has a balanced frequency system, Estella. You have to understand what's going on with your vibration system through its balance and its equilibrium of its body and ecosystem. So I know exactly what's going on with California. Everything is going to find balance through its frequency system, through the multidimensional Earth system. The multidimensional Earth knows exactly what's going on. Okay. So when I say these things are happening for a reason, there's a reason why these things are happening, because it's trying to have its reaction. Okay. So there's fires in California. Yes, there's fires everywhere else. But understanding what's happening with its dimensional Earth, okay, is affecting everything. Okay. But everything is going to come through its balance of a new vibration, through a new illumination of a light system, through a new energy field. Okay. The cosmic multiverse is going to be changing through its anomaly systems. Okay. You're going to be coming into a peace treaty system through a balanced frequency system, vibration system. So I know. Well, you're working to your high divisions right now. You're giving me all these questions and it's all negative. You got to put your positive feeds in there. Say, listen, I want to let go of the California fires. I want everything to go, fumigate away. I want everything to, feel great. I want the sun come out. I want the rain come upon its fire and put it out. That sort of thing. You have to use positive feeds. Everybody has that connection energy and force system, right? Yes, there is chaos, but understand why these things are happening, right? Is understanding why these things are going to come into balance, right? So put your positive feeds in there about everything that's going on through anything, through news. You'd be amazed how powerful you are. We can use your connections. I want the fires to go out in California, right? Now, me saying that's what's going to happen. It's a timeline sequence. The multiverse is so huge, it's so big through its circulation and rotation. You have to understand its reactions. You have to understand its actions. You have to understand its human behaviors and how it circulates and rotates. Okay? Everything formulates on time sequence. Okay? So the dimensional Earth is split in 4 divisional lines within its atmospheres through its stratospheres. Okay? So understanding its chaos is understanding its line balance. All right? So put your positive feeds in there, positive aspects of everything. You'd be amazed. See, the more we communicate, right, through its galactic inner and outer force system as we use our energetic waving heart system, you'd be amazed on what can happen. Okay? So if everybody thinks positive, it's going to happen. Right? So focus on those things. Right? Who controls timelines? Everything has a control through a timeline, through its continuous force. So everything through circulation, rotation, it's a huge energy circuit system, okay, through a vibration field system, okay? So it's controlled through its nature of its energy, okay, because energy is information of intelligence. It's all created through its energy cycles, right? Everything's created through an atom, okay? But that's what controls the timelines. Energy cycles of systems through energy fields. Everything in space is energy. Everything is based on particles of our energy. That's how everything is created, you know? Yeah, I know you're trying to understand balance. Try to understand a little bit more about the yin and the yang, how that works. I just taught a friend how to manifest an item she lost, and it worked. And it worked. There you go. Your power grid system, if you understand the anomaly system, you understand your body frequency systems, you can do that. Yeah. If they understand your energy of its information, then you're understanding yourself. So, yeah. But everything is controlled around energy, Anna. You just have to understand circles and rotations and why things spin, why things cycle, right? Why they unite, why they explode. Those are the reasons why you have to know what energy is and what it does, right? So, for every action, there is a reaction that balances everything. Yep, that's exactly what it is. But that also has a connection energy device too through your life systems, right? Because you connect in so many wave and forward systems. So your bound frequency systems allowing trying to communicate through its radio signals of your transformation light signals and bounce through your transformation signals. So, but everything does have an action and a reaction. Yeah. When I discuss these things with you, I am asking for clarification and to be reminded of correct direction to break. Yep. Everything I give you is supposed to make everything easier for you, not complicated or confused or complex. It's to make everything more at ease, right? So, wow, it's been almost 2 hours. Can't believe it how it just goes. It's unreal. So much going on. Just backphrasing right now to see if I see any questions I missed. I think I'm all caught up here. But today's asking questions, because like I said, I'm getting ready to go to Monterey. Yay! It's going to be a lot of fun. Never been there. It's up in the mountains, so it's totally different atmosphere. But I'll keep you informed what's going on right now through its video contact and its transmissions and everything through its connection of its vibrations and your body systems. So it's really exciting. I love to travel because when you travel, you pick up a lot more about yourself, different people, different places, different energies, different atmospheres, Yeah. Well, I can't wait. I'm excited. Looking forward to it. So, every place I go to is not just a coincidence. I'm there to fix everything. Like I was in Tulum to activate the pyramids. I was in Cancun to basically change the atmosphere through its alignment systems, through its basic connection systems, through its connection of its star systems. I went to Acapulco to line formate everything through its water's continuum systems and direct all division lines, cleanse its water continuum systems. There's a reason why I go to these places. It's not just for a trip. It's fun, yes, but I'm there for a reason. Right? Then once you understand your illumination light system, then you understand your purpose. Then you understand your mission. Right? Your life system is a mission. It's what you do with that system. You know? Do you want to be illumination light system or be stuck in a box? Right? I think I'll be there too, yeah. There's a lot going on in California. Yeah, that's the thing I don't know. I don't know when. I just know that I'm going to be there. I don't know my timeline on that. And see that the multiverse gives you what you want, right? But it doesn't tell you when. Okay. Hey, Arturo, how you doing? Yeah, it's good. It's good to see a lot of happy faces, loving the residents around everybody. It's totally a different illumination light system when you. I do live videos at night. You know, because as you're communicating with the dark, right? Dark is beautiful too, especially when it comes to the atmospheres. Because you're illuminating its light system and you're communicating all waving cycles of the matrix moon and its shape shifting of its winds. All the colorations, right, go into my body system. Same with the illumination of its gamma ray system, its radioactive system of the matrix sun. So it's fascinating stuff, you know, because I'm on a high rise resonance right now of a different color of perception. But your perception sees different than mine. So So does anybody have any more questions before I tap out? Yes, the when of it is always a mystery. It is a mystery, and it's very complex. But believe me, you know a lot more than you didn't know before, right? So, but yeah, it's always a mystery. It's always mystical. It's just fascinating stuff, you know? It's a self discovery of you. That's what it is. What do you recommend to increase mind telepathy between plants and animals? It's a good question. Well, everything through the mind telepathy is understand everything through its vibration of its balance, okay? Because everything through an animal has a chakra formation. It's low rise because they have lower energies of optic centers and they have low vibrations of brain centers and calculations and modifications of electrical energy centers. And their connection energy waving heart is center. So they're a smaller unit, okay, of electrical device system. Mind telepathy between plants and animals. Understand communication through electronic interference. So you can use that around plants. Try to communicate with it. You can activate it through its center. You can find its vibration of its coloration because every plant is a different color, right? That's what I mean by energy of its information through its intelligence. But that's how you communicate through plants and animals, understanding their vibration. But to increase anything through mind telepathy, you have to understand your mastery of its system. You have to know your full wind cycle of your computer analytical mind system, Arturo. Okay? Mind telepathy is very hard because mind telepathy is connected through telekinesis, right? So it's going way beyond its system through its graphing cycles of its geographical system, becomes a GPS system, right? Now, the geographical is everything through its traveling mechanism, okay? So you have to understand vibration. You have to understand travels. You have to understand everything through its connection, through its transformation light system. So I have a pet cocktail with large tumor in his left. I am my best to help him heal. His wing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My uncle had a pet cockatiel. They're fascinating birds, yeah. Yeah, very fascinating. Okay. Yeah. Under his left, eh? Okay. Vibrations are very, very low. I have to bring up his oxygen. I have to bring up the oxygen level of his bird system because a bird of a DNA structure is totally, totally different than anything through a human. We're all electrical systems, but the vibrations are different through a coloration, right? Because it's a heat signature because it resides on a different planet system. So the bird through its connection of its wing, okay, the tumor going into its activation of its center, circulating, rotating, electrolytes spinning, fasting through its mix, and I'm detoxing the bird system right now. So I'm taking out the virus system of its bird, fixing the wing, uprising the vibrations because it's a bit low, and using a continuous force through our heart system so he can beat a little bit faster. And I'm changing his energy system through his brain system. So that bird should be healing quick. That heat signature is going to go in very fast. So let me know how that goes. DNA structure is so important, but it's so complicated because everything is different mass. Everything is length and width. So you have to understand their perceptions. You have to understand their behavioral systems. You have to understand where they're coming from and where they're going. You have to understand everything that's going on with its vibration, right? So everything can be defaulted, everything can be upgraded, right? So you really have to know the DNA structures of animals and anything through its source. Plant. Plant is energy and vibration. You talk to it, it's gonna high rise, right? So sometimes I find myself waking up in the night and have thoughts I can't put into English. That's a good question. You're having thought problems because you're not communicating through your track formations. Arturo, try to balance out your frequency systems. Try to connect with your body and ego systems. Try to understand your energy of its vibration. Try to understand your intelligence. Try to do some illustration drawings. Okay, everything that you don't understand, draw it out. Okay, you'll get a better point view of what's going on with the story system. Okay, but the moment I try to explain it after waking, I can't understand them in a language. Yeah, like I said, that's totally fine. Try to analyze the situation when you get up right away. Try to draw it out or write it down. Okay, then when you wake up the next day, you look at it and says, okay, this is not making any sense. How do I make this any sense? Right? So you have to understand what's going on with its illustration. That's why I give everybody illustrations and diagrams, because it's story of information of your life system. It has a connection to everything through its vibration system. Okay? So, but that's the best way. Try to do that, then you get a better understanding. Try to understand yourself more so you can understand its information. Right? I've had a visualization, what I can only describe as moving paintings. Yeah, you're going through body transformation. You're more metamorphosing your brain frequency systems. Everybody goes through a different perception of a mind system. That's what's going on right now with you. Moving through paintings, but as I feel like these figures, as they are colliding and mix, I feel a different thought form of mix. That mixture is your DNA structure. So it's understanding that your human vessel is becoming a spiritual set, and that spiritual set is flipping over. So you become a light illumination system. And the only way you can high rise is to understand its information through its chakra formations. And that's how you get its balanced system. Okay? Now, once you start the understanding of what's happening through its awakening, everything is going to become clear to its clarity system. Okay? It's a physical sensation as well. Well, that's what I'm saying. I went through the same thing. Everybody goes through different transformations. But it's really paying attention to what's going on through its perception, through its audios, and through its voicings. Okay? So I don't get the notification that you are live streamed, so I come on late a lot of the time. I do give my notification. Yeah, I know. There's people that have problems with that, but there's nothing wrong on my side when it comes to the subscriptions. High rise, it's divisions right now. So understanding that your division levels aren't set through its settings, okay, and you're not getting notifications, or you had it turned off, or you had it turned on. I'm not sure. But there's nothing wrong with mine because I check on my phone and I know exactly it's live. So if you're not getting notifications, check your settings through its default mechanisms. That's all I can say. Or you can go to YouTube software system and find out what's going on, right? So, but that's good information too, Anna, because a lot of people are having problems too. But that's what I wrote down through its comments. No, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Yeah. You can talk to them about it. I'm sure they can help you out. But I really think it has something to do with the settings. So, That's interesting, Arturo, but I want to ask you, do you know anything about yourself? Before I give you the answer to your aura, do you know who you are as a person? Right? Try to master the inner and outer of itself. Okay? Your aura is on its continuous force, but you low rise. And the thing is, you're getting confused with the mind system. So that's what I'm saying. When you go through its awakening, just let it be, let it go, let it flow, right? Because it's information that's given to you through its energy cycles of its energy systems. Okay? But you have to understand that your aura is trying to get connected, okay, through the spiritual system. That's what's happening with your aura. Okay? Yeah, I could do that. I can inform people. That's not a bad idea until you get the situation taken care of. Yeah. I do find myself doubting myself. Well, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. I know everybody's soul's recognition. The soul is everything through its information of its answers. Okay? The soul never lies. The soul is you. It's understanding that that soul is trying to connect. It's trying to reach a circle and a cycle of its going to continuous force, right? But if it stays and it's not sure what it's going to do, the transformation of its manifestation is going to stay still until you high rise through its information. So its patience is a virtue, right? Everything is patience, but let it flow, let it go through its continuum. Because when I went through the first time of transformation manifestation, I didn't know what was going on with my body, right? But I let it be, I let it go. But then I understood it. I started listening to what was going on, paying attention, being self-aware, understanding my perceptions, how to use my voicing grids, right? How to uprise my chakra formations. how to master everything around me and go beyond, way, way, way beyond a system. So, is self-confidence an important state? Oh, yeah. Confidence is everything to conscious levels. Consciousness, yeah. Confidence is everything. Yeah. Yeah, it high rises your body structures. If you have your head down, you can't communicate with anybody. You're depressed. There's so many things that you can pick up. Eye perception is everything. Identity forces everything through the body system. Okay? Back straight, head up. Right? That's confidence. Okay? And knowing your confidence levels, that's how you bring up your consciousness levels towards awareness levels. So, wow, almost 2 hours and a half. I usually don't do 2 hours and a half. I did one when I first started doing live videos. I was doing like 3 hours, and it's like, oh, wow, it's amazing how people are still on. Not too many people can do 3 hours, you know. But again, it's information that's given to me, and I just give it back to you. So, when you say you're using our voicing grids, do you mean speaking out loud? No, understanding who you are as a person. You have a voice. You want to voice everything. You want to have a commanding system so you can use that voice to space the galactic and the matrix. You want to have power within yourself, power within everything through your voice, right? You want to control everything through your system, through your life system. That's what I mean by voicing. Okay? No, not just speaking out loud. So, yeah, thoughts that speak are okay. Yeah. Well, everything through the mind, brain, frequency system of the hydraulic system is thought. So, but yeah, you know, I'm good. This is great. You know, I'm gonna let everybody go. Okay, it's been almost 2 hours and a half. This is great communicating with everybody. I hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful evening. And buenas noches. This is Andrew Weston, the Matrix High Rising Theory Hydraulics box systems right now, going through its body systems and calculating through the down core systems. Calling it. Adios, everybody.